This afternoon, fired up to bring you the iconic blue turf and the Boise State Broncos as they open another season. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the San Jose State Spartans, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Boise State Broncos. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Broncos will get this season underway as toe meets leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Spartans offense will have the opening possession of the game. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
And those body blows really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Makes a pass to Martin. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
I just love the way the defense prepares. Each and every week we see this defense come out, and it's like 11 guys. They've got their head in the game, and they're playing as one unit.
Oh, he's got some space. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be 4th down. That play didn't have much of a chance to get the first down. Good job by the defense keeping everything in front.
Great job keeping everything in front, and most importantly, making the tackles. Dropping back deep, knowing he's 3rd and long, but I got to get the guy on the ground and rally to the football. Nice job by the defense.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. So the Boise State Broncos offense has the ball for the first time. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the facility. Here he is, back to run the show again.
That's a great point. There is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of that.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low, and so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Broncos! Set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Oh, that's a high ball behind them. There he goes. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Continuing to turn and moving forward. They're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. Makes the grab on the left. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. The Spartans have this offense rolling. Jones wants to throw it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going there.
Finding an escape route. He has the 1st and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Spartans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second.
This offense put together a really good drive. Like, that was a good drive, but 3rd down in the red zone when the field starts to shrink, they really struggle to try to find a play to get someone open.
Looking for a push on 4th down. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it up to 12. The Spartans moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, San Jose State. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Pulls it in down the sideline. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. It's complete to the right. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Defense in press coverage. He's got him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Pass in these tight quarters. If you're going to put the ball up, you'd like to think that you'd either have space or get it downfield a little bit.
Yeah, I like the deep.
Sneaks in the end zone.
I'll tell you what, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback to me. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs every 6.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And he's going to try to return this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Breaks into the open. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. And the Spartans hit it quickly to the line. Jones to throw. Fires to the big fella. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
Setting up the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
They're trying to get the ball to running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as they're going for it all. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. High and away, headed toward the sideline, just the way he drew it up. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Finds his tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Broncos will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Working that left side now. All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Spartans in the hurry-up. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Little touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It can happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Now facing a third and long. Jones wants to throw it. Unloads to the right. He makes a catch. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Sets up the screen. Turning it on. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. He'll do it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
And the quarterback will be slowed down back in the 43. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires toward the target. Got his man on the right. Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. End off from the shotgun. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Gives it on the option. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Spartan. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. The extra point here would tie the game. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Second down, they'll go to the air. And they can't make the connection.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense. defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
The Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Finds his man in the middle. Drag down, and they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They'll immediately call timeout.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Throwing right. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Clock still running. Almost certainly the last play of the half. Quickly to the line of scrimmage. Saves the precious seconds, but now they have to decide if they can make this long field goal or if they want to take another shot downfield. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Final seconds of the 1st half, and they'll try to put up 3. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. That's going to wrap up the 1st half. Here and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise. These quarterbacks have been wheeling and dealing. A little bit of everything through 2 quarters. Exactly what we expected all week, if not even exceeding those lofty expectations. Feels like the defense that can at least contain one of these dual threats is going to be celebrating a hard-fought victory, although easier said than done. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Albertson Stadium.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the 1st half. And so this 1st drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with that.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the 2nd half.
The Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. It's a seam wide open. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. And the Broncos have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to surge it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Boise State. Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Oh, they had the screen all set up on 1st down, and he couldn't make the catch.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Single back formation, and they give it to him. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. Jones to throw. Snagged out of the air. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Spartans want to move quickly.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Finds space on the right. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting to his position.
The Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go right back to it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
They'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Spartans didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Jones wants to throw it. Floats it out in space. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
He'll pull it on the read. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And it's a nice job by this defense. Understand this, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that summer.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 4th and goal from the 5, and the offense is staying on the field. What a big moment here. Looking for the score. Got his man on the right. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. The Broncos buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. The toss to the outside. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. They'll set up with a free kick from their own 20.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They are getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Jones to throw. Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Makes the grab. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold on.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Line getting set on second down. He'll try to pop the draw. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Downfield to throw. Slings it. And it's knocked away, incomplete on third.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on the fourth down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Boise State ready to send out that offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into the rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. On the right. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Here's the pressure. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. The D thinking bring some heat on third and long from the 44. Looking to throw again. He lost one down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Broncos will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turn. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. And the Spartans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Makes the tackle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the 1st down.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Jones wants to throw it. Quick strike complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. The Spartans will hustle to the line.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Using the quick game. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a field.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down. And the Spartans will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. On the run, fires downfield. It's caught. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to...
Always got some space. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Puts it out of the air. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Spartans started this drive, backed up in their own end, and now they've moved it. And the quarterback caught up to the ground, sacked at the 12.
You try to catch him off balance, maybe on the 1st down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, San Jose State.
Yeah, I tell you what, great job by this offense, great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your 2-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment, late in the 4th quarter, when you need the 2-point conversion?
They got the touchdown, but still a 2-point conversion short of tying it up late. Jones to throw. Finds a spot in the middle. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and we are all tied up here in the 4th. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great way.
Still throw on first down. A little screen to the running back. There he goes. He'll be out of bounds. Good pickup on that play. We're at the 2-minute timeout. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Runs through the tackle. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. What a finish we have unfolding here. The offense in the waning moments and a chance to take the lead. Lost a throw on first down. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quickly complete. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Got a tight game so far in this season opener. Big play coming up right here. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to pull his way in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Absolutely center cut. And the sideline celebration is on as they pick the lead in the final minute.
That's a big-time kick. Had you have it. Nice job taking the lead. Nice execution. Now, defensively, you know exactly what you're getting into. One more stop, and this one's over.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Jones wants to throw it. Gets it out fast. Crosses to 40. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back.
Hold on.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. I'm sure these guys on offense dreamed of this situation. Big stage, time winding down, desperately needing a score. Well, now they can make those dreams reality. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. He'll need some juice in that arm on 3rd and long. Quarterback extends the play. He's taking a deep shot. Brings it down on the right side. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to throw on first down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that one fell incomplete, but they know they're only one big completion away here from getting that field goal they need so bad. They have time to get a first down, clock it, or use the sideline to stop the clock and put them in position to win this game.
At the 45 on his way. What a great job to get out of there, pick up the first down, get out of bounds, clock stopped, and now they'll reset. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Jones to throw. Right on the money. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
They didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure this doesn't happen next week.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College.